Hey, what's up, guys? Ninja Hona Ninja. And I don't know why the client. I'm trying to open League of Legends. It was open and then it closed, and now it's trying to load the client. They're clearly doing something, but anyways, to play it should not take this long to do what it does. I need to restart my computer. Actually, I just remembered that. I just remembered that. What the hell is this? A Flora? Flora? The hell no, I don't care. Oh, it's Lysandra? I'm good. I forgot I gotta restart my computer or someone exit. Anyways, what I wanted to say was it's clear, it's completely obvious what's going on. So before, admittedly, I blamed Riot because it just made sense to blame Riot. Because why am I playing uh, the game against people who are clearly high level, who clearly don't belong? Something going on. I thought maybe Riot had a vengeful and they're out to get me, but what I think the problem actually is because there's been people, baby dicks like the boss, like Night Blue, Trick 2G, and all these fucking clowns, and they're basically like it's kind of like little girls and trying to be a whore, and they glorified being a prostitute. You get attention, you get loved, you get a man, but you get the wrong kind of attention, or it's like temporary, right? And that's what people are trying to chase today. But into League of Legends, this is why they make new accounts, because when they play against new players, they win by default, and then they feel good and they feel like they're beating someone, and like, yeah, look at me, I'm so good at the game. But the problem is, you're fighting kindergartners, but they're glorifying beating kindergartners as in being like, yeah, I'm a man, and that's what Korea and China was back in the day. It was a bunch of the Huns and their older men going and pillaging on these villages that were like hopeless, basically, or like England, how they took over Africa with their guns and shit, and how they have AIDS and like all the fucking diseases that destroyed Africa, right? Like that's what's going on, but in League of Legends. Basically, it's everyone's stupid and basic, and they're small and petty, and they're pathetic, and this is why they make new accounts, beat on kids. But it's being glorified. That's why people are doing it, because they wanted to do the cool thing. If I was the main target, and if I was the glory, and if everyone wanted to be me, everyone would be fighting for number one. But instead, everyone's fighting for number one, as if beating in last place makes you number one all of a sudden. I beat the worst. Look at me win. Aren't you proud of me, Dad? I'm gonna get laid tonight because I'm beating on kids. That's what they believe. Literally that, and I blamed League of Legends for it because I thought it was matchmaking, but they're telling me matchmaking. We just all it is 50-50 and go. All it is, it's all it is. And I was asking them, why am I going? And the reason why is because wins and losses. They have accounts where it's just like it loses 10 games and then they go and play 5 wins and they feel good for beating like the lowest of the low. They feel good for beating those kids. That's what's going on. It's a glorification of beating on little kids. That's why I can't climb. It's because I'm on an old account, and so I'm down in the dumps. And the problem is, it's elo hell essentially. It's not a skill problem. The problem that exists is that there's too much chaos. It's kind of like StarCraft 2 and how they blame, oh, cheese, 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 cheese. But the thing is, cheese still exists, and it's always going to exist. They're always going to adapt. It's always going to change, and they ain't going to be happy until the cheese is where it is, which is now I can cheese. And now the cheese is my what I do. Now I do that. Now I all in people. Now I two base all in people. Before I hated the fact they were one base all in me. Now they two base all in me, and I do that. So now I think the cheese is okay. That's what happened in StarCraft 2. That's why I don't play that game anymore, because I was a one base all inner, right? But the thing was, I could play the game up to 5 bases. If you stayed alive, then okay, phase 2. Okay, phase 3. Okay, phase 4. You know what I'm saying? That was me. But that, not them. They were all in or nothing, all in or nothing, all in or nothing. Me, I was like, okay, phase one, all in. Oh shit, pull back. And some things would live. And okay, you're defending until phase two hits. Now phase two, all in. Oh, phase three, all in. Phase four, all, you know what I'm saying? That was it. And the reason why I all in is to see if you can handle it, if you're good enough to do it. If you can, cool. If not, next. And I rose all the way up, straight to the top. And so occasionally I would lose, and then next time like I remember you, right? And so I would poke, and then he would be ready for it. And I'm like, cool. Well, he has a bunch of army units. Well, guess what? I'm going to build defense into second base defensive units. So he has units and he can attack me, but I'm ready for it. And now he's on the back foot because he attacked me. And people are like, oh, I hate the game because it's all in on cheese and they don't respect me. And I know because you suck. You're demanding respect, but you suck. You're a crybaby and you suck and you're greedy. And you expect, what's it called? You expect respect because you haven't deserved it. And you expect, anyways. That's why the StarCraft 2 community sucks. But anyways, it's the same thing in League of Legends. It's just in League of Legends, what you're dealing with is my team is full of bronze players, and you both are gold players or platinum or diamond players, and you got stuck because you suck, right? And because of all the teachers in the world, that was their best. So they told you the better decision is make a new account, put the game on the new account, and just keep doing that. That's the way to win. That's what they want. The top, the rich, they want you to suck. You know why? Because I'm number one, and you will never rise beyond platinum because you think starting over is what you want to do. You want number one too, as well. You want number one as well. But they told you wrong. They led you wrong. That's what's going on. That's the problem in League of Legends. Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to win. I get it. I want to win too. But I want competition. I want competition. I don't want my team to get slaughtered by whatever. It's like, what the fuck? They're losing to Amumu. This is stupid. Like, don't overextend. And you just keep on overextending and they're just punishing you. Like, the only reason why we're losing right now is because they're punishing you. What the fuck are you doing? Stop doing that. That's stupid. That's why we're losing. But that's what's going on right now. It's just people make new accounts, start over, and punish noobs for not knowing, and rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, and that's why there's no castles being built and no greatness being built. That's why China sucks, such a Japan sucks, whatever. It's because you guys have no structure for authority where honor and dignity works. That's why the world sucks because no one can fucking rise. The only people that can rise are cheaters and liars and pretenders. That's it. And that's why the world sucks. Because when shit really happens, all you have is fakers and it falls apart. That's what's happening in America right now. It's because the same fucking process. Anyway, I'm fucking ranting. And I'm fucking diving too deep. I can't go the fucking full 9 yards. You can't. I can't. Don't take it out of me because you suck. Anyways, I'm at peace. Can you see it? Yeah.